Then comes now a little praise of that fire. Why? We shall see after 2 verses. A little praising this fire. It's very interesting dimension. We shall see. Now please read. Trinachiketa Triviretya Sandhim Trikarmakrut Tarati Janma Mrityu Brahmajagyam Devamidyam Viditva Nichayemam Shantimatyantameti. So, some people are interested in this. Listen, please. This Agni Trinachiketa, Trinvaram, 3 times. One who does it, Chiketa, one who performs it 3 times. Triviretya Sandhim. It has got 3 Sandhi, meaning 3 type of association. What is that? The 3 association can be Mata, Pita, Acharya. Being instructed by the mother, father, as well as the teacher. Or Veda, Smruti, Shishteiriva. Vedas. The Vedas talk about it. The Smruti, which they like Mahabharata and all these different Smruti Granthas, they also talk about it. Shishteiriva, or the wise people talk about it, these 3. Or suppose Pratyaksha Anumana Agamehi. These are, Pratyaksha Anumana Agama means your common sense. You see something, you use your common sense, and same thing in Agama. The Upanishads also, Vedas also talk about it. In a sense, when it comes to this type of ritual, you can get the sanction from any source. It can be a mother, it can be your father, it can be Acharya. All the 3 also talk about it. Scriptures may talk about it. Vedas may talk about it, the original text. Or the Smruti Grantha can talk about it. The teacher can talk about it. From any source you can get it. And you can do. And having got it, you do this ritual 3 times. When you do this, please see, what happens to you? Trikarmakrut tarati janma mrityu. You go to heavens and stay there for the long, long time. And in the scripture, there is a provision which says, just like you finish your karma here, once you finish your karma here, your body dies, and because of your punya karma, the good karma that you have accumulated, because of which you go to Swargaloka, and in the Swargaloka, in the heavens, what happens there? You stay with the Brahma, the creator, and when the creation comes to an end, this particular creation comes to an end, before the next cycle begins, Brahma becomes liberated, and along with Brahma, you are also liberated. They call it as Krama Mukti. This Krama Mukti is a matter of belief, because nobody can prove it here and now. Are you getting that point, please? There is one thing called Sadhyo Mukti. Sadhyo Mukti means instantaneous liberation. That is what will come little later on. Atma Gyan, Brahma Gyan, what you say, Brahma Vidya knowledge, that is comes little later on, it will come. That where you are immediately freed, right away. You know yourself, you are finished. Sadhyo Mukti. Instantaneous liberation here and now. There is no question of waiting. Some people, please see the 3 dimensions here. Some people are very gross, naturally, because very, very ordinary, very, very gross people. For them, if they eat well, sleep well, their children do well, that is paradise. The first boon, understand, the first boon Nachiketas asked is that type of boon. If you go to the world and ask people, what do you want? Most people, 90% people will say, if I have a house, if I have a nice car, if I have some food, if my son is doing well, if my daughter is settled, that is what I want in life, nothing more. Most people will say that. See that God, there is no disease, no pain. So the belief, why the most people believe also? Because there is an insurance against adversity. Since I believe in God, my son will not fall sick. Since I believe in God, then my daughter will not fall sick. Since I believe in God, my wife will be okay. Since I believe in God, my business will be okay. That is why most people belief in God is more as a insurance against adversity than a knowledge of the God. It's not out of love or affection. It's not out of love and wisdom. It is out of fear. Sheer fear. More faith in God is more out of fear, not out of love or affection. That is why some people, by chance, they do not do one day prayer. Oh, they will have withdrawal symptom. Just like addicts. There are some people like, like drug addicts or a smoking fellow. Can't smoke for a day, oh boy, his system goes crazy. One day he doesn't take drugs, his system goes crazy. Doesn't take alcohol, system goes crazy. Same thing this fellow. One day he doesn't chant, suppose he overslept or something somewhere happened, then a whole day will be going on. What is that? He chanting 10 times. Because he punishes himself. One day I didn't do, therefore I must do it 10 times. As though God is punishing him. Most out of fear. Other day, one gentleman went to Tirupati. Tirupati, the Tirupati is a big temple, very famous temple. And why did he go there? Think. He himself came and told me, long back, many people do that, but he was a good boy. He comes and tells everything to me about himself. So he says, Swamiji, today I went to Tirupati. I said, good, where is the laddu? Yeah. He had, for whatever reason, he goes. I am interested in laddu and vadai. Tirupati laddu, nothing like that. High diabetic. You want to? All the doctors will be pleasing. They go and worship God. So God gives the people diabetic. Best laddu, high calorie. Anyway, doesn't matter. So this fellow, why did he go there? This both husband and wife had gone there. What happened? This man had fallen sick. As usual, when you fall sick, you go to doctor. First you try homeopathy, because easily it can be cured, could not be cured. Allopathy, that also didn't work. Then go for sympathy, people's also, that can cure, that also did not cure. Then go to divinity, God should go. So which God you should go? Start out, suppose your faith is Hindu or Muslim or Christian, first you are that God. Hindu God, suppose you are a Hindu, first you try out Hindu God. Tirupati didn't work. Okay, Vaidisharan Koil, Ishvara, Mahadeva, that also didn't work. Sanishwara temple, that also didn't work. Okay, Minakshi, Kamakshi, Mother, that also didn't work. Okay, then go to Velangani church. Why? Maybe Mother Mary will cure. That also did not cure. Then you go to some Muslim dargah, some saints burial ground. There also you go. All the three did not work. You become a communist. This is the faith of people. The faith is not with me. If I am, when suppose your mother dies, what do you say? I never believe in God anymore. Why? How can my mother die? True. So God's existence depends upon your mother's being alive or dead, right? God's existence depends on whether your dream is fulfilled or not. So whom are you worshipping? God or your desire? If my desire is fulfilled, God exists. If my desire is not fulfilled, God disappears. Then whom am I worshipping? My desire or God? So how many people worship God? No monkey worships God. Every fellow only threatens. Understand the point?